nigga don't.
Jake Paul has just unveiled his most jaw-dropping training footage yet, and it's setting the internet ablaze. Hot off his shocking win over the iconic Mike Tyson, Jake Paul is reshaping the landscape of modern boxing.
Like highly promotable, like really good at selling fights. You'd be like, this kid's the future.
Jake Paul's newest training videos are making waves, grabbing attention from fans and critics alike. With explosive strength, blistering speed, and intense mental focus on full display, he's proving he's operating at an entirely different level. If you're still clinging to the idea that Jake's just a YouTuber dabbling in the sport, it's time to wake up. His comeback is looking more powerful than ever, and this latest footage says it loud and clear: he didn't show up to entertain, he's here to take over.
Nothing he's doing looks wrong. He's not like sticking his head straight up in the air and winging punches with his eyes closed. He's fighting well. He looks good.
Jake Paul's latest workout footage has landed with the impact of a knockout blow, rattling the boxing scene. This isn't your average gym session with basic jump rope or heavy bag work. It's Jake pushing beyond the limits, explosive push-ups that could pass for stunt work, blisteringly fast combos that blur across the screen, and grueling conditioning that could test veteran fighters. It's more than just a workout video, it's a declaration. Jake Paul's new release is either the stuff legends are made of or a viral sensation in the making.
Oh, fuck the rankings. It's a number, who cares? Like, literally, people just want to like classify things into a numbers chart.
What's sparking even more chatter is the flawless timing of Jake Paul's latest training release. Since his clash with Mike Tyson, Jake's training efforts have escalated massively. Every frame bursts with aggression, precision, and laser-focused determination to silence the doubters. That fire was ignited after his narrow split decision defeat to Tommy Fury in 2023. Refusing to settle, Jake set out to evolve his game, and this new footage proves just how far he's come. But what's fueling this viral show of strength? Jake has completely revamped his training strategy. He's integrating classic boxing fundamentals with modern innovations, with high-intensity interval training, HIIT, now at the heart of his approach. If you ever wondered how a former Disney star and YouTube prankster could morph into a credible boxer, look no further, this video answers it all. It's far more than a fitness highlight reel, it's an unfiltered explosion of power, creativity, and raw drive. From cinematic push-ups to lightning-quick punches and grueling drills, there's no mistaking the message: Jake Paul isn't just hitting bags. He's undergoing a complete transformation. His punches don't just land, they land with precision and speed. And while Jake keeps raising the bar, the internet can't stop talking about this incredible metamorphosis. Let's take a second to talk about Jake Paul's endurance. Sure, road work and jump rope are par for the course in boxing, but Jake isn't just checking boxes, he's calculating every move. And mentally? He's locked in. He's grinding like someone on a mission. You can laugh, throw jokes, or meme him all you want, but the transformation is undeniable. Whether or not you believe he's got what it takes to face Mike Tyson again, one thing's certain: Jake Paul is serious about boxing, and his workouts prove it. These training clips aren't just fitness content, they're a roadmap to what boxing in the new era could look like: dynamic, strategic, and fierce. It's a clear reflection of who Jake is: daring, unfiltered, and impossible to ignore. As the internet pours over every frame, one truth stands out: Jake Paul isn't just participating in the sport, he's rewriting the narrative on his own terms. Social media's lit up, and opinions are sharply divided. Some say Jake Paul is boxing's next breakout star, while others call him delusional. Fans are buzzing, critics are loud, but no one's staying quiet. The twist? This video isn't just about looking the part, it's about becoming a real fighter. Gone are the days of casual gym clips and influencer-level sparring. Jake's no longer shadowboxing in his yard, he's evolving. So how did it all begin? Jake's journey in boxing has been anything but predictable. What started as a punchline has turned into something no one can brush off. Think back to 2020 when he knocked out YouTuber Ines and Gibb. People laughed then. But no one's laughing now.
I mean, even Paul, bro. Paul is not a small guy.
No.
He's big. Like, a lot of guys think he's tiny. He's a huge boy.
He's a big dude, and he can.
Then came Jake's jaw-dropping knockout of Nate Robinson, followed by his TKO victory over Ben Askren. The laughter gave way to real questions. Could Jake Paul actually be the real deal? Fast forward to 2024, Jake Paul just beat the Mike Tyson. Yes, that Mike Tyson. In an 8-round war, Jake landed crisp shots, used smart footwork, and walked away with a $40 million payday. Now boasting an 11-1 record with 6 knockouts, Jake Paul holds one of the most unlikely careers in the history of boxing. Still, it hasn't all been wins and glory. His 2023 loss to Tommy Fury was a major roadblock that many assumed would end his journey in the sport.
The right things, but like you said, he's gonna take his time. There we go. Now he's taking his time. He's forced to now. And he gotta switch it up because
Rather than backing down, Jake Paul returned with greater force. He outclassed Nate Diaz, delivered first-round knockouts to both Andre August and Ryan Borland, and overcame Mike Perry in a grueling 6-round showdown. Then came the Tyson fight. What many expected to be a humiliating defeat instead became a display of Jake's tactical ability, endurance, and fight IQ. Whether people like it or not, Jake Paul has made the leap from being just an influencer boxer to becoming a legitimate contender in the sport. The major shift occurred when he moved away from spectacle-based events and started going toe-to-toe with real, respected fighters. His April 2021 bout with former MMA star Ben Askren was a defining moment. Despite criticisms surrounding Askren's boxing prowess, Jake's emphatic knockout win forced the boxing world to pay attention. He followed that up in December 2021 with a victory over former UFC champion Tyron Woodley, further solidifying his presence in the sport. By the time Jake faced off against the legendary Anderson Silva in October 2022, a widely respected striker in combat sports, perceptions had begun to change. Jake didn't just walk away with the win, he earned recognition for holding his ground against someone of Silva's legendary caliber.
He stance, nice little bounce.
Behind Jake Paul's ascent in boxing lies more than hype. It's been the result of a meticulous and strategic plan. His commitment to top-tier coaching and cutting-edge facilities shows just how seriously he's approaching his boxing journey. Under the guidance of BJ Flores, a former cruiserweight contender who's refined Jake's technical game, and Danny Smith, a veteran trainer of high-profile fighters, Jake's training camp is built around both physical dominance and mental toughness. It's this all-in mindset that puts him miles ahead of other influencers who've dipped their toes into professional sports. Jake's not experimenting, he's methodically building a foundation for long-term credibility and performance in boxing.
Do you feel like you've done enough in the sport and for the sport to merit consideration to be placed into the cruiserweight rankings?
Oh, fuck the rank.
Too often, critics overlook the calculated genius behind Jake Paul's career trajectory. Instead of rushing into the deep end with elite competition, Jake tactically picked his opponents each matchup, introducing fresh challenges while preserving his momentum and confidence. What makes his transformation remarkable is the way he's using every available resource to prove the doubters wrong. Jake isn't relying on natural gifts or raw athleticism alone, he's engineering himself into a formidable fighter, step by step. With world-class coaching and advanced training technologies backing him, Jake Paul's development is a case study in turning opportunity into results. Regardless of the outcome against Mike Tyson, Jake's rise has already rewritten the rules for influencer athletes and reshaped how the sports world views crossover stars.
This kid was not a YouTuber. If he wasn't some guy that you knew from the time he was like 16 years old on YouTube, and you just saw him box, and you saw him knock out former UFC champions, you saw him beat legitimate boxers, or beat athletes, and beat a bunch of MMA fighters, you'd go, this kid can fucking fight.
Jake Paul's supporters, a mix of devoted fans and skeptics turned curious, believe this could be his true breakout moment. They point to his unwavering training routine, carefully planned career path, and the sheer boldness of standing across the ring from a legend. These fans argue that Jake's calculated discipline and growing mental toughness have prepared him better than many realize. Jake Paul isn't just entering the boxing world, he's reshaping it. Critics may grumble, but while they roll their eyes, Jake is methodically rewriting the sport's blueprint. His training approach blends traditional grit with modern-day tech, a fusion of Rocky Balboa-style hustle and Silicon Valley-level innovation. His camp doesn't just train, they analyze. Data science plays a role in everything from the timing of his punches to the angles of his footwork. Believe it or not, Jake Paul tracks his hooks with spreadsheets.
Down! Jake El Gallo Paul!
Let's discuss influence. Whether you're cheering him on or rooting against him, Jake Paul's training routine is sparking a movement among aspiring athletes. Forget old-school training alone, today's generation is opening apps, studying his drills, and daring to chase bigger dreams. He's made boxing feel fresh again, mixing ambition with analytics in a way that speaks directly to a tech-savvy generation. But here's the real takeaway: Jake's not just preparing for a fight with Tyson, he's constructing a legacy. He's emerged as the ultimate example of influencer athletes crossing over into competitive sports, proving that online fame and hard-earned skill don't have to be separate paths. Purists may scoff, but history won't remember their disapproval, it will remember Jake Paul's evolution. So, is he truly ready for Mike Tyson? That's the multi-million-dollar question. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this fight breakdown, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Fightcore for more powerful boxing updates. Stay tuned for the next round.